Tailgate says, in my spare time, I'm brainstorming universe, right? I go to a random person. I say to them, can you brainstorm a universe for me? And I haven't asked this question to my friends, but like I've asked my friends for input. I love getting my friends to create characters with me, come up with ideas together for my series and stuff like that. Just because it's fun, makes things original. I like I like making my friends feel like they're a part of this massive thing I'm working on. Because we're like all in it together. And I'll say, do you want to make a character? What's your opinion on this? Do you have any ideas about that? The most common response I have ever received is, I am not a creative person. Oh, I'm just not creative like that. And the truth is that being creative and creativity is made up of so many different things. I am a jack of all trades. That's why I can write books. I'm a jack of all trades. So I've used this example before with friends, and I'll tell you the story now. So I went to my friend, right? And basically I have some characters in my series, and they are literally based off of real life friends of mine. Because the goal is that if the series becomes massive, it will be my legacy. And technically I will be immortalized. And if I can immortalize them as well, I think that would be really sick. So that's kind of like why I do. So there are characters that are literally based, like physical appearance and stuff like that, off of my friends. And then obviously some of them have wanted to put input into their personalities or, different designs and stuff like that. And I'm always accepting of that. But I went to the one friend and I asked him, because he has a character that that character's name is Karen. And I asked him, do you have any input, anything you want to add to the character to make him more original or your style? You want to put your own flair on him? And he was like, oh, I'm not really creative. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's fine. And I can't remember like how we got to talking about it, but I asked him about, well, no, I didn't ask him. I was just talking to him about how I was doing world building and I was designing different worlds and stuff like that. And his response was, oh, wait a minute, in my spare time, I kind of came up with this culture, and there's this race of people, right? And then he went on this huge massive tangent about how he had this society and this culture developed, and this was the hierarchy, this was the class system, this was the precious like material resource that was like the basis of their hierarchy, and it was passed down from generation to generation. And I'm just sitting there like, what? You just told me you weren't creative, and you just literally, like I like, maybe in a few years as I practice and I'll get better at it, but his world building at that stage and still now is still far more creative than mine. So yeah, no, just to finish my response to Tailgate's thingy, yeah, I'm really happy that, well, first of all, I'm happy that you're able to do that. I think that's awesome. And I mean, I would honestly encourage you to maybe, I don't know, like if you have a job or if you are doing something else, but try and do something with it, It all began for me. I was a kid just playing outside, using my imagination, making stuff up. And as time went on, it got a little bit bigger, and a little bit bigger, and a little bit bigger. And then I eventually reached the age and I was like, do you know what? Screw it. I want to make this my career. So if you care about whatever that thing is that you're doing in your head enough, try and do something out of it. Leave a comment on any of my videos and I'll respond to it in a video like this, or talk to me directly in my streams every Saturday.